So I'm going to do number 3 on your worksheet of rational equations, part B. And again, we're going to use the same steps, but I'm going to be doing number 3. I have already factored everything I can. What multiplies to be -3 adds to be 2? Well, that would be +3 and -1. On the bottom here, I can take out a 2. That's how I got 2 parentheses x plus 3. And on the bottom here, it's the same as over here, so it's x plus 3 and x minus 1. So my least common denominator is, I've got this 2 and x plus 3, and I need an x minus 1. So my least common denominator is 2x plus 3, x minus 1. Now, since these are in the denominator, then x cannot equal -3 or +1. Yes, x could equal 2. This, just by x being 2, that's not going to make any of our denominators equal to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply each of my terms by the least common denominator. Remember, that is 2 times x plus 3, x minus 1, times 2x plus 3, x minus 1, times 2x plus 3, x minus 1. All right. So over here in this first term, the x plus 3's and the x minus 1's cancel out, and I'm just left with 1 times 2, which is 2, equals. Let's see, my 2 cancels out, my x plus 3's cancel out, and I am left with, oh dear, x minus 4 times x minus 1. And then over here, my x plus 3's cancel out and my x minus 1's cancel out. And I am left with 2 times 2, which is 4. All right, now I need to distribute this out. So I will get x squared. Then I will get minus x and minus 4x. I hope you don't mind if I go ahead and combine those as minus 5x. Then -4 times -1 is +4. And then I have this plus 4. So everything over here, I can combine these like terms. That's x squared minus 5x plus 8. But that is equal to 2, and I really want that to be equal to 0. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, and I get 0 equals x squared minus 5x plus 6. And this can be solved by factoring. I know you've had enough factoring. And I believe that's the same as we had on number 1, and that's going to be x minus 2 and x minus 3. If we set x minus 2 equal to 0, then x equals +2. And if x minus 3 is set equal to 0, then x equals 3. Now, I need to make sure, are either one of those my excluded values? No, they are not. So this has 2 solutions, and they are 2 and 3.